So yesterday, Heat coach Eric Spoelstra said there are no restrictions to Dwyane Wade's playing time as the playoffs begin. So how effective do you anticipate him really being?
Well, in light of the fact that he's missed 28 games this year, that he's been on the floor sporadically, I definitely think that Dwyane Wade will be ready to go. I don't think there's any question about that because this is what he's been waiting for. This is what he's been playing for. The several times that he and I have spoken this year, that's what he talks about, getting himself ready for April, May, and June, and how precautionary measures were being taken to extreme circumstances in some of our eyes from time to time. But nevertheless, that's what the Miami Heat were gearing towards because they know that's what they're being measured by. They knew they were going to make the playoffs. They definitely knew a long time ago they were going to be one of the top 2 seeds in the Eastern Conference. And the question was, were they going to be equipped to defend their 2-time crown, 2-time reigning defending NBA champions that they are. So Dwyane Wade expects to be out on the floor. I definitely think that you consider the fact that this guy was shooting 54.5% from the field in the 54 games that he played this year. Yeah, the points have dissipated to some degree, but the scoring averages, the field goal percentage shooting is up, the proficiency is up. I definitely think when he's on the floor, he's going to make a difference. Whether or not they'll vibe, they'll vibe with one another remains to be seen. But they are going against Charlotte, who really struggles to score the basketball, and that's a problem for them. They're like 23rd in the league in terms of offense. They're not that great offensively, so I anticipate that Dwyane Wade will be just fine.
Yeah, there's no restriction, but that doesn't mean we're going to see a ton of them, right, against Charlotte? I mean, they could still try to protect him.
Well, listen, they'll try to protect him, but you got to remember, you have to respect Charlotte. Even though they haven't beat Miami this year, Charlotte defends. They're one of the top 4 defensive teams in the game. Steve Clifford has done an outstanding job. Al Jefferson is playing big time. But when you look at your guards, as long as you don't have Dwyane Wade defending against Kemba Walker, who can put up some buckets, averages about 17 this year, even though he's shooting around 40% from the field, which is not that impressive. The kid can play. And so you don't want Dwyane Wade on somebody as cat quick as him. That's what Norris Cole and Mario Chalmers are for. But outside of that, you don't really have much to worry about in the form of offense from the Charlotte Bobcats outside of Kemba Walker and Al Jefferson. And as a result, he'll get some kind of reprieve there. But they do defend, and that's why it'll be interesting to see. But again, it's just a rhythm issue. I think Dwyane Wade is going to be just fine. This is what he's been working for all season long. Yeah, he'll be ready.
It's been nearly a month since he's played more than 23 minutes of the game, so we will see when they get down to Miami today. And the NBA playoffs continue here on Sunday as Kemba Walker and the Bobcats take on LeBron James and the Heat on ABC. First round playoffs of the NBA, Sunday, 3:30 on ABC. The action gets started at 3 with NBA Countdown.